Wednesday, the 6th day of May, and Jackie, I'm really liking these new segments that we have with the Better Business Bureau because we talk about some great businesses here in Des Moines. We talk about some occasionally that aren't so nice, which is good. Bobby Hansen is joining us from the Better Business Bureau, and Tom Boesen from Boesen. He is Boesen the Florist. From Tom, he's Boesen the Florist. But let's explain, Bobby, before we go any further, a little bit about the Better Business Bureau for those people that may have heard the BBB and don't quite know exactly what it is.
Well, the BBB in Iowa has been around for 75 years. We're actually celebrating our 75th anniversary, our 75th birthday this year. It actually was on April 16th. So we're getting around the state and trying to spotlight some of the great businesses. And we got one right here in Boesen the Florist, member since 1945. So before Tommy's time, he said he missed that board meeting.
You're not that old.
Yeah, I was telling Bobby I missed that board meeting when my family decided to join the BBB.
But it was important enough for them to join back in 45 and also important enough for you to remain as part of it.
Absolutely. I think some of the things that the BBB not only does, you know, for a business, but it does for the consumer both. I think it really is kind of what makes Des Moines or any city that has a powerful BBB what it is, because these businesses truly do take integrity as the middle initial of their business. And I think, you know, truly, you know, that's what it's all about.
It's a credibility stamp is basically what it is.
I was going to say, what has it done for your business?
I'll tell you, first of all, we use that BBB logo very proudly. And, you know, whether you have a business that maybe does 100 transactions a year, 1,000 or 100,000 like our company, you know, it's really a report card. It gives you a chance, first of all, if you're looking for wedding flowers, you know, you can go and do your homework and find a reputable florist, somebody that delivers. And on the same token, it's great. It's good for the consumer, but it's good for us as well. We're fortunate enough to have an A+ rating after, I didn't do the math, 1945 to 2015. But you know, that's a priority. It's a priority to just really treat everybody. And running business is not that difficult. Run it how you want to be running it yourself. If a customer calls and they got a problem, hear them out. We've had problems before, but we worked them out within the door.
Right.
Never have they had to take it to the BBB, which is a great forum too. If they did cite us for something wrong, it's really fair and even. A way that we sit down, the consumer has a chance to air his gripes. We have a chance to come back, and we have a chance to just meet in the middle and shake hands and go out hugging. And that's really it's about. We've never taken it to that extreme.
Right.
If anybody wasn't happy with us, you know, we give them their money back, we'll send new flowers. We do everything short of shooting the clerk.
Now, you mentioned that how many transactions you have. You just shocked me when you told me how many transactions does Boesen go through?
Well, on a given day, just a normal day, we do about 250 transactions a day.
Holy
Happy birthday,
cow.
get well soon, I love you.
And you kind of have a big event coming up this weekend.
We have, and Mother's Day this weekend. But you take the Mother's Days, the Valentine's, and the Christmas holiday alone, and you're talking about 50,000 transactions just there.
That is amazing. That many go through there. But he has an A+ rating for Boesen the Florist, and that's really hard to achieve, isn't it?
Well, it is, but it's because the way they run their business, Lou. And Tom's a great example, Boesen the Florist, on how they've used it. And should there be a complaint come up and you can't get it resolved, we offer that mediation and then ultimately arbitration, binding arbitration.
Now, do you have anybody that's on the A+ rating scale that has had a problem with somebody and then you guys came and they got together and you solved the problem?
Oh, absolutely.
You
yeah.
do. Okay.
It happens all the time. And what you're seeing on the board right there, look for the seal. That bbb.org is a great place, a website to go look. But there are complaints. They're listed. You look up a business, you see what their letter grade is, as Tom talked about. We grade all the businesses we have in our system from an A+ down to an F. And if companies are not responding to complaints or the calls that come into our office after we send the notice out to the business, then they get dinged. Those that respond, that actually helps the grade in our algorithm. So
really,
yeah, you just want to, you're creating a marketplace of trust between the business owner and the consumer. And as Tom talked about, should something happen, the businesses have an 80% retention rate when you can resolve a complaint and the customer goes away happy. You're going to keep that. A happy customer is a customer you're going to keep.
Right. And like you said, it's important for people to do their research. If you're spending money, if you're utilizing a service, you want to get the best in town, and that's a great way to find out about it.
There's just no question about it. And there's a lot of places that some people go in to check on a business. Nothing compares to checking on a BBB
Right.
because it's a two-sided street. You know, you have a chance to defend yourself. Some of these people just come and said, I had a great experience at Boesen Florist, or I had a bad experience at Boesen Florist, unsigned, who cares?
Right.
Right.
But when you come into something that a person's coming behind, I had to ban transactions, by the way, have, you know, let's mediate or
Yeah.
whatever. It's just the only way to go. There's, I mean, every other search for a good business is almost, it's so secondary it doesn't even matter.
Right.
BBB is the only way to go.
There you go. More
But-
information, bbb.org.
But
.org.
you're offering something up to, mentioning that it's Mother's Day coming up this weekend, and Boesen is offering something very special.
Yeah, we're. I'm not really sure how they're signing up online, but we're giving away a $100 gift certificate. They're going to let me know on Monday, or excuse me, on Friday, who the winner was. I'll call you and find out who we want to address those flowers to, or if you want to buy them for yourself. It was certainly not for Mother's Day this
that
week.
too. Yeah.
But $100 is $100.
Exactly. Now, you can get a decent
I was
bouquet
gonna say,
for
that's gonna be
$100,
a
can't you?
beautiful
Oh, you can get
bouquet.
a decent bouquet. And the reason we went 100, so many times your mother might be in another town. So
Oh,
we can,
true.
you know, don't just call Boesen for your local deliveries. We do worldwide deliveries. So that gives me enough. If it's going here in Des Moines, it'll be very sizey. But, you know, if your mother happens to be in San Francisco, the Chicago area, we'll take care of that
Take
too.
care of it too. So $100 to spend as you feel fit, and all you need to do is go to our Facebook page and just tell us why your mom should win.
Yeah, tell us why your mom deserves a beautiful bouquet, and it will be beautiful from Boesen the Florist.
There you go. Perfect.
you.
Tom, good to see you again, my friend.
Yeah.
Nice to
Thanks
have
for
you here.
stopping by.
Bobby, as always, thank you, sir.
Always a pleasure.
All
See
right,
you in
for
a
more
couple weeks.
information on the Better Business Bureau, it is
BBB.org, a phone number 515-243-5027 or 800-222-1600. That's easy to remember.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. Perfect. It is 10 minutes before 8 o'clock. We'll be back. You're watching Great Day Live on KCWI.